So TEDx contacted us at the Garden and asked us to contribute to the lunch.
In some ways it was lucky that I answered the phone because I knew about TEDx and said yes without even really knowing what I was sort of letting myself in for.
Any event of this magnitude is always hard. It's big. It's big.
We're a social business based out of the Cabramatta Community Centre, and our mission is to help refugees, migrants.
The Bread and Butter Project is a social enterprise that employs and trains refugees in the art of baking.
We provide training so that they can move into the community with that experience.
We have asked these wonderful initiatives to grow vegetables, root vegetables, leafy vegetables, herbs, seeds for one big soup.
Coming from their backgrounds, they've often been in torture and trauma. They've escaped often persecution.
If you can imagine being a stranger in a strange land, what would you immediately, instinctively want to do? How do you become a part of that country? How do you contribute? You grow something.
There's something about having your fingers in the soil which just connects you. And we hope to learn skills from them as well, because a lot of these people are coming from countries where growing food is still part of their everyday life.
You're not really working for anyone, you're working for each other. It really is that sort of work culture.
I am training now to know how work is done in Australia.
Gives them a space that they can feel is their own.
This is amaranth seed. As you can see, I collect the flowers. Very useful for the baker.
We're providing a number of pidets, some wholemeal flatbreads, and then some really, really large sourdough balls. These guys are making every loaf by hand and it's going out. It's really a loved product.
Even the seeds that were grown by Book down in the Illawarra, going into the Bread and Butter Project's bread, to go with the soup, to go with some curries, to go, it goes on. Every single thing we're eating has a story behind it, has a person with a story behind it.
It's going to be quite an eclectic mix of flavours and smells. Leaving the concert hall, they'll have this big waft of flavours of all the soups, all the curries, and they'll be able to grab some bread. You break off some of this and have that eaten with some beautiful curry and go and sit down at a communal table.
Yes, you can give your own TED talk over a bowl of soup. Of course you can, because we all bring who we are to the table. And if there's one idea that should come out of having a big bowl of soup for lunch, it's that everyone is welcome at the table.